Hello everyone, I am your maths teacher Lakhan sir from Science Academy. So student, in today's lecture we are going to start our new point, that is types of set. So basically there are four types of set. First one is singleton set. So what is singleton set? As the name suggests, singleton. Single means only one. That means a set consisting only one element. जर एखाद्या सेट मध्ये फक्त एक एलिमेंट असेल, only one element, then it's called as a singleton set. That is a set consisting only one element. A set consisting only one element is called as singleton सेट. म्हणजे जर एखाद्या सेट मध्ये फक्त एक एलिमेंट असेल, ओनली वन एलिमेंट, देन इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ सिंगलटन सेट. लेट्स सी वन एक्झाम्पल. Set of even prime numbers from 1 to 50. This is our first example. So we have to write a set of even prime numbers. First of all, prime number means what? Prime number means the number which is divisible by only one or itself, which is called as a prime number. So which are the prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 up to infinite. But we have to write only even number. So 2 is the only one even prime number from 1 to 50 or from 1 to infinite, right? So we have to write this set as, write set name capital, write all the elements within curly bracket. So in this set, 2 is the only one element. This is what singleton set, that is set of even prime numbers from 1 to 50. Let's take another example. Set of odd numbers between 2 to 4. So how many odd numbers are there in between 2 and 4? So there is only one odd number, that is 3. So in between 2 and 4, only 3 is the odd number. This is what singleton set. So we can write infinite number of examples of a singleton set. Now second type is empty set or null set. Empty set or null set. Empty or null set. Empty means what? Nothing in the set. म्हणजे it contains zero elements in a set. Empty म्हणजेच काय? रिकामा. That is there is no element in a set. If there is not a single element in a set, then it is called as a empty or null set. If there is not a single element, if there is not a single element in a set, then it is called empty or null set. एम्प्टी म्हणजेच रिकामा, आपल्याला सेट मध्ये एकही एलिमेंट नकोय, then it is called as a empty or null set. If there is not a single element in set, then it is called as empty or null set. So tell me the one example of a empty or null set. For example, set of even numbers between 8 to 10. How many even numbers are there in between 8 to 10? So there is not a single element in a set. That means empty set or null set empty set or null set represented by, how to represent the null set or empty set? So null set or empty set represented by only curly brackets, or in mathematical form is denoted by phi. It is denoted by phi. So empty set or null set are represented by curly brackets, or in mathematical form it is denoted by phi. Okay. So let's take one example. Set of even numbers between 8 to 10. So there is not a single element, there is not a single even numbers between 8 to 10. So it can be represented as or 5. Now this is what our empty or null set. Now third set is finite set. Finite. Finite means what? Countable, limited, is nothing but the finite. If the elements in a set are countable or limited, then it is called as a finite set. Finite is nothing but limited or countable. So if the elements in a set are limited or countable, जर set मधले element आपण count करू शकतो, then it is a finite set. Okay, so let's take one example. Set of natural numbers from 1 to 10. Okay. Example is set of natural numbers from 1 to 10. So we are counted the natural numbers from 1 to 10. So there are 10 elements in a set. That means write set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So elements in a set are countable or limited. That's why it is called as a finite set. Okay, let's take another example. Set of vowels in a English alphabet. So how many vowels are there in English alphabet? So there are 5 vowels, that is A, E, I, O, U are set of vowels in an English alphabet. That's why it is an example of a finite set. Or another example is set of consonants in English alphabet. So there are 21 consonants in English alphabet. So that this is also an example of finite set. Set of odd numbers between 10 to 20. Set of prime numbers between 1 to 50. So there are infinite examples for a finite set. So finite set means what? I again repeat, finite means what? Elements in a set are countable or limited. So let's remember another one thing is, if set is a null set, if set is a null set or elements in a set are countable or limited, then it is called as a finite set. म्हणजेच set जरी empty असला, then it is an example of finite. Why? For example, set of numbers divisible by 5 from 1 to 4. Okay, what is question? Set of numbers divisible by 5. आपल्याला एक set लिहायचा which divisible by 5, but फ्रॉम 1 to 4. म्हणजे असे 1 ते 4 मध्ये असा एखादा नंबर आहे का? फ्रॉम 1 to 4 there is any one number which is divisible by 5? Nothing. That's why our set is a empty. That means elements in a set are countable. म्हणजे ह्या सेट मधले सुद्धा आपण एलिमेंट काउंट करू शकतो. There are 0 elements in a set. That means it is a finite set. That means elements in a set are countable or limited. So add one thing: if set is a null set or the elements in a set are countable or limited, then it is called as a finite set. So finite set, remember one thing: if set is a null set, म्हणजे set हा जरी null असेल, then it is also an example of finite set. So what is the definition of finite set? If set is a null set or the elements in a set are countable or limited, then it is called as a finite set. And these are the examples of a finite set. And the last type of set is infinite set. So infinite means what? Uncountable, unlimited. म्हणजे सेट मधले एलिमेंट्स आपण काउंट करू शकत नाही. अशा एक्झाम्पल काय म्हणणार आपण? इनफायनाइट सेट. Okay. So what is infinite set? If the number of elements in a set are uncountable or unlimited, then it is called as a infinite set. The last type is infinite set. That means the number of elements, the number of elements in a set are uncountable or unlimited. The number of elements in a set are uncountable or unlimited is called as infinite set. For example, set of natural numbers. So we know that natural numbers are starts from 1, but they are goes up to infinite. That means we are not counted the last elements of a natural number. So we can written as the set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it goes up to infinite. Has a meaning also goes up to infinite. So this is what example of a infinite set. Let's take another example. Set of even numbers. So even numbers are up to infinite. That is, first even number is 2, then 4, 6, 8, 10. It goes up to infinite. Likewise, set of odd numbers, set of prime numbers, set of all rational numbers, set of integers, set of positive integers, set of negative integers. All are the examples of an infinite set. So what is infinite set? The number of elements in a set are unlimited or uncountable is called as a infinite set. So we are seeing total 4 types of set. First one is singleton set. What singleton set says? If only one element in sets are there, जर एखाद्या सेट मध्ये फक्त एक एलिमेंट असेल तर आपण त्याला काय म्हणणार आहे? सिंगलटन सेट. द सेट कन्सिस्टिंग only one element, then it is called as a singleton set. Next one is null set or empty set. So null set or empty set means there is not a single element in a set. That means if set does not contain a single element, जर एखाद्या सेट मध्ये एकही एलिमेंट नसेल, then it is called as empty set or null set. So null set or empty set are denoted or represented by curly brackets, or in mathematical form it is denoted by phi. Okay. Then third one is finite. Finite means what? Countable or limited. If the elements in a set are limited or countable, then it is called as a finite set. So these are the examples of a finite set: set of natural numbers from 1 to 10, set of vowels in English alphabet, set of consonants in English alphabet, set of numbers divisible by 5 from 1 to 4. All are the examples of a finite set. So finite set means what? I again repeat, a set is a null set. Finite set is a set null असेल, then it is also an example of a finite set. Okay. And last one is infinite set. What infinite set says? The number of elements in a set are uncountable or unlimited. म्हणजे set मधले element जर आपल्याला count करता आले नाही, then it is called as a infinite set. So what are the examples of infinite set? Set of natural numbers, set of even numbers, set of odd numbers, set of prime numbers, set of positive integers, set of negative integers. All are the examples of infinite sets. Now see some of the examples which are based on the types of a set. Let's see some examples which is based on types of set. So the question is, write the following set using listing method, and after writing the set by using listing method, we have to classify into finite or infinite set. And just which type of set is this, finite or infinite? So let's take first example is, set A is set of all x such that x is a natural number and x is an odd number. Okay, first of all, the given set is in rule method. We have to write in listing method. Okay, so set name already defined. So write the same set name as it is. Okay, then write all the elements within a curly bracket. Okay, आपल्याला सेट कोणाचा लिहायचा आहे? एक्स इज बिलॉंग्स टू अ नॅचरल नंबर. म्हणजे एक्स हे सगळे काय, आपण काय सांगितले, हे रूल मेथड आहे. रूल मेथड मध्ये आपण लिस्ट ऑफ एलिमेंट्स लिहितो का? नाही. इन्स्टेड ऑफ लिस्ट ऑफ एलिमेंट्स वी आर असाइनिंग अ व्हेरिएबल्स. मग व्हेरिएबल कुणासाठी दिले आपण? नॅचरल नंबर साठी. पण ते नॅचरल नंबर कोणते आहेत? सो एक्स इज अन ऑड नंबर, म्हणजेच वी हॅव टू राईट अ ऑड नंबर्स. सो 1 3 5 7 9 11. But there is no condition up to which number we have to write a odd number. म्हणजे आपल्याला अशी एखादी पर्टिक्युलर कंडिशन सांगितले का, write a odd number between 10 to 50, अशी नाहीये. That means we have to write infinite odd numbers. That means this set belongs to an infinite set. So this is an infinite set. We have to classify into finite or infinite set. And question is काय सांगितलं आपल्याला, write the following set using listing method. So first of all, we are writing this set by using listing method, and after writing we have to classify into finite or infinite. So the given set is an infinite set because number of elements in a set are unlimited or uncountable. Now second example is, how to read this set? Set B is set of all x such that x is a natural number and 3x minus 1 is equals to 0. Okay, आता condition आपल्याला सुरुवातीला x दिलाय. So in the given rule method, we are given one equation, that is 3x minus 1 is equals to 0. First of all, find the value of x, and after finding the value of x, check out whether the value of x belongs to natural number or not. Okay, so given that 3x minus 1 is equals to 0, this is an equation. To solve it, this minus 1 goes to the opposite side, so we get 3x equals to 1. So here we have to find the value of x. So we get value of x as 1 upon 3, but 1 upon 3 is not belongs to natural number. 1 upon 3 is a type of fraction, it is a rational number, right? So 1 upon 3 is not belongs to a natural number. That means set B is a null set. Why? Again repeat. Here upon x is a natural number. X हा आपल्याला काय हवा आहे? Natural number. And this equation is given. From this equation we are finding the value of x. Then we get value of x as 1 upon 3. But value of x is not belongs to a natural number. So natural number कारण आपण कंडिशनच काय सांगितलं, x हा काय हवा आहे आपल्याला? Natural number. आणि तो जर natural number नसेल तर सेट काय झाला तुमचा? Empty set. That is, if set is a empty set, then it is also a finite set. So this is a finite set. This is a finite set. Now third example is, set C is set of all x such that x is belongs to natural number and x is divisible by 7. म्हणजेच काय, x कोणासाठी लिहायचा आहे, नॅचरल नंबर. दॅट मीन्स ऑल द एलिमेंट्स इन अ सेट आर बिलोंग्स टू नॅचरल नंबर ॲज वेल ॲज x हा आपल्याला असा लिहायचा आहे विच इज डिव्हिजिबल बाय 7. म्हणजेच वी हॅव टू राईट अ नॅचरल नंबर विच इज डिव्हिजिबल बाय 7. So numbers which are divisible by 7 are 7, 14, 21, 28, 35 goes up to infinite. There are infinite natural numbers which are divisible by 7. कारण की आपल्याला पर्टिक्युलर कंडिशन मेन्शन केली का, राईट the set of numbers which are divisible by 7 from 1 to 50 or 100 to 200. नाही, म्हणजेच this is an infinite set. So this is an infinite set. Let's take another example. Example number 4 is set D is set of all A and B such that A and B belongs to whole numbers. म्हणजे आता A आणि B च्या व्हॅल्यू कंपल्सरी काय हवेत आपल्याला, होल नंबर. and as we know that what is whole number, whole numbers are starts from 1 and remaining all are natural numbers, and it satisfies the condition A plus B is equals to 9. That means we have to write a pair of numbers whose sum is 9 but both the numbers are belongs to a whole number. कारण की आपल्याला पहा A आणि B चे आपल्याला सम काय हवे, 9, but A and B both are belongs to compulsory whole numbers. Okay, so we have to write a pair of number whose sum is 9. So whole numbers are starts from 0 and there goes up to infinite. So we have to write a pair of whole numbers whose sum is 9. So 0, 9, 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5, 5, 4, 6, 3, 7, 2, 8, 1, and finally 9, 0 are the pair of whole numbers whose same sum is 9. That means the pair of A and B are limited or countable. So this set belongs to a finite set. This is a finite set. So this is a finite set. Okay. Let's take another example. Set E is a set of all x such that x belongs to an integer. Such that x belongs to an integer. Set E is set of all x such that x belongs to integer, that is x square is equals to 100. So we know that what is the square root of 100? The square root of 100 is plus 10 or minus 10. Why? Because square of every negative number is always positive. That's why we get the values of x as 2, that is E is equals to plus 10 as well as minus 10. So here plus 10 is belongs to integer as well as minus 10 is also belongs to integer, because integer consists positive integer as well as negative integer with 0. So 10 is a positive integer and minus 10 is a negative integer. That's why all the elements in a set are finite. So this is a finite set. Okay, so all these are the examples of a finite set or infinite set, as well as in this example we have to write all the examples using listing method. Now we are going to start our new point, that is equal set. Now the next point is, what is equal set? As the name suggests, equal set. Equal means what? Suppose consider two sets, set A and set B. If set A contains 5, 6, 7 and set B contains 7, 6 and 5. Okay. So what is equal set? Equal set means what? If if you consider two sets A and B, then if all the elements of a set A are present in B and all the elements in a set B are present in A, then set are said to be a equal set. That means, for example, in set A, there are three elements 5, 6, 7, and in second set B, there are also three elements, that is 7, 6, 5. Here, all the elements are same, but their orders are different. Here 5, 6, 7, here 7, 6, 5. That means all the elements in a set are equal, but their orders are not same. So here order is not necessary. Here order is not necessary. That's why set A and set B are equal, because all the elements of a set A are present in set B and all the elements of a set B are in set A. That's why set A and set B are equal. So how equal sets are represented? So set A and set B are equal, are represented in mathematically as A is equals to B. First of all, let's see the definition. If set A and B consider set A and B, consider two sets A and B. If all the elements of set A, if all the elements of set A in set B and elements of set B are in set A, then it is called as equal set. तर त्याला आपण काय म्हणतो, इक्वल सेट. So equal set म्हणजेच काय? If all the elements of a set A are present in set B as well as all the elements of set B are present in set A, then it is called as an equal set. Let's take one example. Set A is a set of all x such that x is a letter word of it. So write this set by using listing method. So we write list of letters who makes word it. So in word it there are three letters E, A and T. Now take another set. So set B is a set of all y such that y is a letter word of T. Now write this set by using listing method. So we get three letters T, E and A. So check out both the sets. So here all the elements which are present in set A are present in set B. That means letter E, A and T. E, A and T. Here order of both the elements are not same, but all elements which are present in A are in set B and all the elements which are in set B are in set A. That's why set A and set B both are equal sets. So set A and B are equal, are represented by this A is equals to B. This is our first example of equal set. Let's take another example. Set A is a set of all x such that x is a letter word of listen. So write this set by using listing method. So we get L, I, S, T, E and N are the elements who makes word listen. Now consider another set. Set B is a set of all y such that y is a letter word of silent. Again, write this set by using a listing method. So we get S, I, L, E, N and T. So all the elements which are present in A are in set B. So L, I, S, T, E, and N. So all the elements in set A are in set B, as well as all the elements in set B are in set A. म्हणजे A चे सगळे एलिमेंट हे B मध्ये आहेत आणि B चे सगळे एलिमेंट A मध्ये प्रेझेंट आहेत. Then A set A is equals to set B. That means set A and B are equal set. Let's take another example. If set A contains 3 elements, 1, 2, 3, and set B contains 4 elements, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, set A मधले सगळे elements हे B मध्ये present आहेत. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But all the elements of set B are not present in set A. म्हणजे B चे सगळे एलिमेंट आहेत की A मध्ये पण 1, 2, 3 आहे, पण 4 हा एलिमेंट A मध्ये प्रेझेंट आहे का? नाही. That means set A and B are not equal set. So this is what equal set. That means suppose we are considering two sets, then all the elements of set A are present in B and all the elements of B are present in set A. Then we called it as a equal set, and in mathematical or form we have represented equal set as equal to symbol. So in today's lecture we are discussing two main points, types of set and equal set. So there are four types of set: singleton set, empty set, finite set, and infinite set. And finally we see one more point, that is equal set. Okay. And one more thing is important: stay home, stay safe, and keep practicing.